Hi, welcome to Somatic Pilates Plus. We're going to start with some somatics first. So we're going to lay down onto the mat. Just make sure you're on your head and your feet are on your mat. Just kind of sensing and noticing the evenness or unevenness of your hip joints. So we're going to start with a little bit of the pelvic block. I do, in my other video, I go through all of the cues. So we'll just start by just bending our knees. And we'll just do quickly just to send that tailbone down, creating an arch into your back, press into both feet to roll the pelvis back. Just go between those two spots. And we're going to start the circle by going around to the right, circling all the way around as if you have a cloth circle that's on your mat and you're bringing the hip joints around that circle. You're going to pause and reverse that circle. Making sure the legs stay within the hip joint, but they're not wobbling all over the place. Okay, I'm just going to do one more like that. Good job. And then just extend the legs straight out. Get a length into the front of your hips. Then we're going to go slide the legs in one more time. We're going to bring the legs up to tabletop, one at a time. We're going to bring the hands back behind you're going to reach your arms straight up. We're going to take that inhale, just extend the leg out, and pull the leg back in. Inhale to extend, exhale to pull in. Inhale to reach away, exhale to pull in. Inhale to extend away, exhale to pull in. You're going to reach that right arm back with an inhale. Exhale to bring that hand up. Inhale, and then exhale. We'll do two more on each side. Inhale, bring the arm back. Exhale to slice the air with your pinky finger. Now we're going to combine those two moves. This is for pelvic stability and shoulder stability. So we're going to allow that right arm to go back as we extend the left leg. And then draw the leg and the arm in. Inhale to extend. Exhale to pull in. Inhale to reach to lengthen. Exhale to pull in. One more on to the left. Good job. You're going to bring the hands back behind your thighs. You're going to take that inhale, exhale to curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. You're going to press the feet down to roll up. Exhale. Keep the feet hovering above the floor. Lift your sternum up tall, gazes forward. Inhale. You're going to roll the pelvis away from the thighs. Arms are going to straighten. You're going to roll back. Just an assisted roll up. Inhale here. Exhale. Feet press down. You nod your head. Lift your sternum up. One more time like this. Inhale here. Then we're going to extend the legs straight out. Right here. So to get a little bit more advanced, we're going to extend the legs straight out. Reach the arms up overhead. This is for mobility of the spine, core strength. Inhale here. As the arm passes your face, you nod your head. You exhale to lift up. Send the ribs back as you reach forward. The arms are parallel to the legs. Start to lift your head and your heart. Your feet are flexed back. So you feel my feet are flexed back. Sit tall onto your sit bones. Inhale here, gazes forward. Exhale, scoop that belly in. Let the pelvis to roll back away from your thighs. Gazes forward. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Just laying that spine down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale here. Exhale, arms past your face. You nod your head. Exhale, scoop that belly and send the ribs back behind you. Look down at your thighs. Reach the arms forward. Pull that lower belly in. Inhale, and then lift the head and the heart. There's a little bit of extension. Good. Feel your sit bones open. Nod your head. Send the ribs back and lay the spine down. We're going to add on to make this a little bit harder. Going into it to tease our preparatory. Inhale here. Exhale, arms past your face. We're going to nod our head, lift it. We're going to lift that leg up. Arms are parallel to the legs. Feel that quad working. Inhale here. As the shoulders go down, the leg goes down. We're going to go to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, nod your head. Scoop and lift. Reach. Lift that sternum. Lift your sternum up. Reach the leg away and let that spine come back down one vertebrae at a time. Coming to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, you nod your head. Inhale to float up. Reach that leg away. Create some length. This other leg is anchored into the mat. Roll back down. Scoop that belly in. Going to the other side. Inhale here. And exhale. Now inhale to float up. Reach that sternum up and reach that leg away and reach those arms away. Let the leg come back down as you roll back down. To make this a little bit harder, we're going to bring the spine up. We're going to reach the leg up again. Inhale. Now hold that. Can you bring the leg down and lift up? 1 and 2 and 3. Hold that leg right there. And then roll back down. Going to the other side. Inhale here. Exhale to roll up. And inhale to lift. Lift that sternum up. Pull the lower belly in. Lift the leg down and up. 1, 2. Using that quad. Reaching that leg long. 3. Hold. And then roll back down. We're going to take that inhale. Palms. You're going to slightly bend your knees. You're going to place the hands down towards your hips, and you're going to roll the head, neck, and shoulders up. This is the preparatory for the 100. You can start with this. A little bit more advanced, intermediate to advanced. You can extend the legs out. Heels are kissing together, and you're in that little Pilates wig. Lift from the start. I'm going to start to pump. Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale. Inhale. Lifting that sternum up. Ease up your neck, reaching into your arms. Keep sending those legs away. Point the toes. Reach to lengthen. Here's my toes. Exhale. Keep the lower back down. Ribs are back into that body. Reach the arms long. Energy's happening into this body all over the place. One more here. You're going to draw that knee in. Hand goes below the knee. Other hand goes onto the ankle. Pull that knee in and pull that nose into your knee. You're going to switch. Outside hand goes to the ankle. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Pull, pull. Reaching from the crown of your head. Next one's going to be straight leg. Straight leg, reach, pull that leg in. To the back of the leg, stretch. Shoulders are down, away from yours. Pull that knee in. Pull the nose to that knee. Pull the nose to the knee. One more here. Both legs are together, hands back behind your head. You're going to inhale to let the legs come down. Exhale to flex the feet to pull them back in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flex. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flex. 2 more here. Inhale, pull that belly in. Exhale, 1 more here. Exhale, good job. The legs float all the way down to the floor. Good job. Let's go on to our side. Arm is extended out or bent. Shoulders and hips are aligned onto your mat. This is a modification to bring the legs onto a diagonal. This is the side leg series. You're going to lift the leg up and down. Make sure this hip does not roll in. You don't want to keep. You want to keep energy on the waist that's onto that floor. Inhale to reach that leg up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Reach. Keep that belly pulled in. Keep that waist lifted. 1 more here. Now we're going to kick the leg forward to stretch the back of the leg. Point the toe to extend the hip back. So you don't want to arch the back or roll the shoulder forward. Keep a long line. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. The bottom leg is your anchor. 1 more here. Reach. Now we're going to circle this leg up. You're going to bring it up. Circle it around to the front. Use the back of the leg and the glutes to bring it back. You rotate the knee up to the ceiling. You lift up. Bring it to the front and kick back. 2 more here. Try and let that hip roll back. 1 more. Coming up. Now you have to rotate that leg, spin it around so that knee is now pointing back. You flex the foot, kick forward, lift the leg up, point the toe to start to spin the leg so that knee comes forward. You're going to feel it in the hip. Exhale, come forward. Lift, circle, around. Good job. Now we're going to bend both knees. This is called clam. You're just going to lift. Keep the heels together. You're going to lift that top knee to feel the back of the glutes work. Bring that leg down. Pull it in. Feel the back of the glutes working. So if this is a little bit too easy for you, you're being my guest to lift those heels up, bring the knee down, and lift. We'll do 6 here. Keep that lower belly in. 3, 4, Belly pulled in, 6, waist is long, try not to sink into that waist, 7, and 8. Now hold this one up, little kicks back. You got 8, and 7, and 6. Keep that bottom waist active. 4, 3, you can put your hand here for support if you like. Hold that one back, isometric contraction for 8, 7, draw that lower belly, keep that waist, bottom waist active. 2, and slowly bring it back down. Stop. We're going to swing around and go to the other side. Pillow for your head if you like. Shoulder and hips are in alignment. The legs are going to be straight out. So we're going to start with that up, down. Keep his hip down. Lift up and down. Inhale, exhale down. Using that inner thigh to bring the legs together. 4, 5, get that bottom waist active. 6, 7, and 8. You're going to kick forward and then kick back. Point the toe. Create that length all the way from here, all the way out through your toe. Kick forward and back. Trying to keep that pelvis level. So if you had a teacup on your hip, you don't want to be going back and forth. Trying to keep stable as you can. Drawing that lower belly in, that's your transverse abdominis and your pelvic floor, part of your core musculature. Now we're going to start with that circle. You're going to lift up, all the way around. Circle. We're doing the reverse this time. Bring that knee down, reach long, exhale, flex the foot, lift up, using that outer hip, circling that leg into the hip socket, reach that leg back. Up, reach, and back. One more here. You always know your weaker side. It's a little harder to do. So we're going to spin that leg, knee goes up to the ceiling, and you circle it around. You kick back, reach to lengthen. The bottom waist is lifted. 2, 3, rotate. 4, really spin in that hip joint. Think of a well-oiled joint. 7, and last one here. Okay. So we'll start in the modification. So just lift and lower. Keep those heels active. Keep them glued together. Don't let that hip roll back. Feeling your glute. Pull that knee back. I'm going to go up a little bit higher. 8, 7. Keep that bottom waist active. 6, 5. So the glutes working. 4. Lower belly's pulled in. Keep that connection. So you don't want to arch the back. 3, 2. Hold that one a little less. You got 8, and 7, and 6, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold for 8, 7, 6. Belly pulled in. Lift. Don't let it go. 3, 2, and done. Good job. Let's go on to our bellies. This is for extension. This is called the prone press up. So this helps with forward head, round shoulders. Will help to strengthen the back muscles between your shoulder blades. So we're going to start with the hands flat onto the floor. Your head is hovering above the mat. Pubic bone is pressed into the mat. Lower belly is pulled in. Legs are reaching long. Now slide the hands down. You're going to lift those elbows. Go towards the heels of your feet. You're going to lift your head and lift your heart. Lower belly comes in only to the bottom rib that you lift. Keep your head in line with your spine. And slowly come back down. Inhale. Starts to lift. Then exhale. So shoulders slide down. Lower belly's pulled in. Gaze is right at the edge of your mat. Slowly. We're going to do a few more of these. Inhale, you start to lift. Think of a turtle coming out of its shell. Lower belly's pulled in. Lifting that bottom, only to that bottom rib. One more like this. Inhale to lift. Turtle comes out of that shell. Now, here's the real, to see how strong your core is. Can you lift your hands off without leaning down? Lift the head up. There you go. Hands come down, and then roll back down. Inhale to lift. Lower belly's pulled in. Can you let those hands float off the mat? Keep length into the back of your neck. Hands come down and lower the chest. 2 more like this. Inhale to lift. Lower belly's pulled in. Hands come off that mat. Don't let that chest come to the floor. Come back down. Last one here. Inhale to lift. Lower belly's pulled in. And off. Good job. You can press back into child's pose. Pull that lower belly in. Child's pose, you press back. You want to sit onto your heels. Reach the arms forward. You can press into the floor to push the heels back onto your butt, back onto your heels to stretch that lower back. Draw that lower belly in. Good job. And you want to come up. So now we're on all fours. This is called quadruped. Make sure that your hip joint directly above the knees. Wrists are right below the shoulders. Lower belly's pulled in, so you don't want to arch the back. You want to have a pregnant cat. You want to draw that belly in. Neck is in line with the spine, so feel you can retract your jaw. So don't let the head go forward. Retract the jaw. We're going to reach up with that right arm, left arm, and then slide the hand back. We'll do 3 more like that. Try not to change your position of your body. Inhale to reach, exhale, the hand slides down. 1 more here. Going to the other side, reach to lengthen, exhale, slide. So feel like you can push your hand into the mat as you draw that lower belly in. 2 more. Inhale to reach, exhale. Last one here. Inhale to reach and exhale. Now we're going to be extending the leg out. So you can flex both your feet to contract work the hamstrings. You're going to extend that leg out. Did you drop the belly? Pull that belly in. Reach that leg long. Did you rotate the hip? You have to keep the pelvis square. Exhale to pull that knee in. Inhale, extend the leg. Glute hamstring extends. Exhale, quad pulls it in. Inhale to reach. Keep the pelvis level. Exhale. So don't let that right hip lift up. Draw it back in. Going to the other side. Reach to lengthen. Exhale, draws that leg back in. Inhale, reach to lengthen. Exhale, draws it in. 2 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale, draws it in. Last one here. Now, we're going to be working both the arm and the leg. Shoulder stability, pelvic stability, core control. Reach from the crown of your head through your tailbone to create that length and space between your spine. Inhale to reach. Exhale to pull them back in. You're not going to feel heavy more in the right hand and into that left knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, pulls it in. Last one here. Going to the other side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, pulls it in. Inhale, reach. Get that long line from the crown of your head through your tailbone. 1 more here. A little bit harder, just a little bit. You're going to rotate. Make sure the eyes of your elbows are pointing forward. So you don't want the elbows to roll in like this. You can see how I get really round. So when I activate myself, I feel like I'm pushing my shoulders back. Belly's pulled in. Curl that toes in. Can you hover the knees above the floor? Hold. Lower belly's pulled in. Feel the weight into your hands, into the balls of your feet. And then bring them back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold that. Yeah. Where do you feel the weight of your body? Do you feel too much on the back of your heels? Back of your toes? Do you feel like you're too forward? We have too much into your shoulders? It should be equal, both hands and into your feet. And release. We have 1 more like this. Inhale. Float those legs up. That helps with stability of spine. Pull that lower belly in. You can breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Keep pushing that floor away. Feel wide across your back. Lengthening through the crown of your head and through your tailbone. And relax. Good job. I think what we're going to do is a final stretch to mobilize the spine. So we're going to do rolling like a ball. So we're going to come back onto the mat. Good for core strength too. Also, hands go in front of your shins. Lower belly rolls back. You're going to let the feet float off the floor. You're going to pull those knees in. You're going to roll back to your shoulders. Inhale, to roll onto your neck. Inhale. Exhale to come back. And then roll over without those feet touching that floor. You have to press into your shins and press the feet down to the floor as you roll up. Look down your shirt, swoop that belly in. Inhale to reach back, exhale to come in. Look down that shirt. Try to bring those knees in, shoulders down. Massaging that spine. If it's hard for you to do and you can't roll back, I'm going to allow you to let the legs stretch out and then pull yourself in. Let the legs go over and then pull yourself in. 2 more like this. Inhale to reach. Exhale draws you in. Inhale to reach. Exhale draws you in. And then extend the legs straight out and roll back down. Good job. We're going to circle the arms around. And come on up. Reach. Spine stretch forward. You're going to have your heels as wide as your mat. Sitting tall into your sit bones. The shoulders should be over your head. So if you're sitting on the mat and you're kind of like this, slightly bend the knees. That will release the hamstrings, and then you'll be able to sit onto your sit bones. For those who don't have that problem, make the feet active. Toes go to your shins. Legs press into the floor. You're going to inhale to grow tall from the crown of your head. You're going to nod your head, soften your sternum, close those ribs, shoulders still remain over your hips. You're going to reach forward. Inhale here, and then restack your spine. One more time right here. Inhale to grow tall, exhale, nod your head, send those ribs back, reach the arms. Can you grab your feet? Place the heels of your hands behind your toes. Pull the legs up, shoulders are down, and look down your shirt to pull that belly and get a nice stretch. One more here. Legs go down, and then lift. We'll go into soft. So arms are going to be parallel to the floor. Legs are active. You're going to rotate to me. You're going to rotate that arm, and you're going to reach forward to slice off that pinky toe. Pull that lower belly in as you look down at your knee. Reach up. Inhale, you're going to rotate the head, the shoulders, the ribs. Right arm goes back into internal. This is external rotation of it. Slice off that pinky finger. Reach that arm back. Keep active into your waist. Inhale to come up. Exhale, rotate. Nod your head. Reach. Can you look back at that hand? Reach that arm forward. And come up. Inhale here, exhale to rotate, nod your head, soften that sternum, round that spine, reach back behind you, reach and grab that toe. One more on each side. Exhale, nod your head, soft that big toe, look back. One more here, rotate, all right, we're going to go to a sitting mermaid. So this is called a Z sit. Foot is in front of the shin. Left hand is here. You're going to reach that arm up. So you're going to keep this hip anchored. Elbow comes down onto the floor. You're between 2 panes of glass. Reach. You can turn your head. Ribs, breathe right into this lower portion. That's your diaphragm. Inhale here. Let that arm come up. You're going to use your waist muscles to lift. Don't push yourself up. You're going to float up. It goes in front, arm is up, side bend. Keep between those 2 panes of glass. You don't want to rotate forward. That's rotation forward. Just trying to reach to lengthen this whole sideways. Arm comes down, bend, inhale. Exhale, float up. Reach. A nice side bend. Take a breath into this rib. Heels of the fish for the whole body stretch. One more here. Then we're going to do a little bit of a rotation. So we're going to bring this arm up. We're going to rotate now our head and our ribs. You're going to place the hands wide across your mat. Shoulders are down away from your ears. You're going to extend that back leg out. You're going to bend the elbows and then press up. Keep reaching that leg behind you. Try to keep equal weight into both hands. So if you feel more weight into one hand, try to bring that opposite rib forward to create a balance. Good job. Bend that leg. Hand goes into the center. Reach that arm up. You come up out of that rotation and over. We're going to go into a little bit of extension. So the top arm now goes, you're going to put your hand onto your shin. Hand goes back behind your head to create length into your spine. You're going to exhale to side bend. You're going to look at your elbow and you're going to rotate up to the ceiling. Inhale. Create that length from your elbow to your armpit to your hip. And then you're going to exhale to bring that elbow forward. Exhale. Send that left, right foot back, left foot forward. Inhale to lift. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale. Inhale to lift. And exhale. Good job. We're going to go to the other side. I'm going to switch. I may have to slide down a little bit. All right. So, sometimes what happens, this is internal, external rotation of your thigh bones. Sometimes it's a little bit harder on one side because of the tightness in your hip joints. So we're going to start with that inhale. Hand goes here. Exhale, you side bend. You can put the elbow down. Keep between two panes of glass. Inhale, reaching from this top arm, space between your shoulders and your ears. Your head is in line with your spine. You're going to exhale to float up. Inhale. Reach to lengthen. So reaching that top arm. Exhale. Pull the lower belly in to come up. Two more. Bend. Inhale. Slight soft bend of that elbow. Keep that top hip down. Breathe. Exhale to float. We're going to go into that little bit of extension. So you're going to bring this hand back behind your head. You're going to come back down. You're going to take that inhale to look behind you. Exhale. Keep on lengthening. Inhale to reach that elbow. Exhale. Keep on reaching from the crown of your head. Inhale. So you're turning your head, your shoulders, your ribs, the spiral. One more here. Inhale. Keeping that hip down. Don't let it come up. And down. So you're going to come on up. Now we're going to do that rotation. So hand comes down. Other one comes over. You're going to rotate. Place that hand onto the mat. Other hand comes over, wide to the side. You can stretch that bottom leg so the back of your glutes and legs are engaged. You're going to bend the elbows and then exhale to press up. Try to get more weight equally into both hands. Exhale. Inhale to come down. Or exhale, or whatever. And you can exhale to come up. Inhale, float you down. Exhale, lifts you up. Trying to keep that equal weight into both hands. Lower belly is pulled in. Reaching to lengthen that back leg. One more here. Good. Bend that leg in. Hand goes into the center. Reach that arm up. And you come up and over. Well, thank you for joining me today. Get ready for some somatic videos. They'll be coming next. So this was basically just all Pilates. And thank you for joining me. And subscribe. Bye-bye.